Hi, I'm Eric Bjorn. Tonight I'm going to be reading to you from my book, Uber Nights, which you can find on Amazon, as well as my 9 other books. I was a rideshare driver for Uber and Lyft in Columbia, South Carolina, the Deep South, for 5 years. This one's a bit of a Christmas tale. It's called The Widow's Laundry. The Widow's Laundry from Uber Nights. It's dead. The students are home on winter break. As for the rest of the city, it's a Monday, smack dab in the middle of Christmas and New Year's Eve. Everyone just partied hard with the 3 wise men, so they'll be staying put in the manger the next few nights, detoxing until the dropping of the Times Square ball. The maroon Rocinante and I can survive a few nights without fare surges and obnoxious college students who need to be zapped from dorm to bar and bar to dorm. That said, I cannot stomach this evening of livery hell that seems to have been mapped out by a coked-up traffic engineer playing with an Etch-a-Sketch. First, let's head to impossibly faraway Chapin, then to a redneck bar in dreaded Elgin about 3 parsecs removed, only to be followed by a drunk lady in downtown Columbia who put in a pickup address 7 blocks from the State House, where she actually is. I mean, I'm right next to the giant Christmas tree, dummy. How can you not see me? Surprise, surprise, her tip was the size of her IQ. My next ride is just over the river, near the abysmal intersection of Charleston Highway and 12th Street. I suppose one might call this downtown West Columbia, though really it should be referred to as an urban planning inferno in the shape of a non-Euclidean Anton LaVey goat pentagram. This crisscross of angled one-ways and eternal red lights in a downtown of minuscule size is as absurd as it is unnavigable, and I have the feeling that finding Blanca at the pawn shop is going to be the last straw that sends me home in search of a bottle of strong holiday spirits. After a series of U-turns and parking lot shortcuts, I arrive at said pawn shop. For several minutes, I listen to a Manu Dibango tune while Rossi idles. Eventually, I receive a phone call. A young woman bids me to look around for a flashing light on her phone. So passenger Blanca is instead located at the late-night laundromat on the opposite side of the strip mall. How kind of her to let me waste a half-gallon of gasoline twiddling my thumbs. I drive across the parking lot. Blanca and an older woman, I'm assuming her mother, are waving at me. Yet they do not approach my vehicle. Instead, they are being held hostage by 3 stupendously large garbage bags that Paul Bunyan might have used to rake all the leaves in northern Minnesota. Clearly, Blanca and Mama cannot carry the bags to my car. It's a lavanderia standoff. I mull excuses to drive away. Uber doesn't include a much-needed porterage fee. If these bags are truly full of laundry, they might destroy my vehicle's suspension. Basically, this just adds one more shitty thing to an already shitty night. Sigh. It's well after midnight. Blanca is a young teenager. This is clearly a mother and daughter in a bit of distress. And after I hefted the 3 bags into Rocinante, so was my lower back. Blanca translates everything I say, which is not much, to her Spanish-speaking mother. Basic small talk. How was your Christmas? Are you enjoying the break from school? Precisely how long did it take to do 428 loads of laundry? Are there any quarters left in the entire Deep South? Once we enter the trailer park where Blanca and Mama reside, GPS has no clue where we are. Blanca directs me by hand, which is my all-time passenger pet peeve. I get a little frustrated. Please, I have to look at the road. Left, right, straight. Blanca tries, but it is clear that directional terms are a challenge for her. I forgive her, and we navigate the rest of the way at tree sloth speed, with me craning my head every few seconds to see which way her hand is pointing. Finally, Casa de Blanca y Mama, one of the most run-down trailer homes I've ever seen, which is saying a lot given all my rideshare trips to the meth town of Gaston. I am suddenly filled with a grace that one can only receive via Christmas spirit. By St. Nick, I'm gonna throw those 100-pound garbage bags over my shoulder and, well, there clearly isn't a chimney, so I'll carry them into the entryway. My Santa laundry mission complete. Ho, ho, whoa! I stoop to catch my breath at the bottom of the dilapidated front steps. To my side, I hear a sound all cabbies are familiar with, dollar bills being counted. Mama reaches out her hand. Senor, Feliz Navidad! Blanca waves goodbye from the doorway. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. I never count a cash tip in front of a passenger. I stick the bills into my breast pocket and reply, Sí, Feliz Navidad. I return to my vehicle and navigate my way out of the mobile home labyrinth. When I reach a point where GPS finally recognizes my position, out of curiosity, I pause and reach into my pocket. 3 crumpled $1 bills. $1 for each massive bag. I am filled with holiday humility. This is the only tip I have received the entire evening. That was The Widow's Laundry from my book, Uber Nights, which you can find on Amazon. Thank you.